What's up, traders? Going 2 for 2 today. Let's get to it. All right, traders, don't forget about the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Link will be down in the description below. 1 full month of the ISW scanners. Part of the team for a full month. Absolutely crazy. Make sure you go check that out. Make sure you get your entry in. We're going to be doing the giveaway end of July at some point. Also giving away 3 full years of TraderSync journal, so be sure not to miss out on that. Again, link will be down in the description below. So going to go over our 2 trades here. We got ASTS. This one was a pretty decent one. We were pretty bored. As you can see, it was 950 another day where we're waiting well past market open looking for a trade to come along. And let's just get into it. So you can see it start to pop up here. Granted, let me pull this back down to normal size, speed so you don't think anything's going that crazy. And yeah, we were looking for that 1450 pop. You can see it actually did pop through a little bit. And as it started to come back up, we went ahead and hit the ask, and we ended up getting 1440 because we didn't want to miss the move if that was all it gave us. And it ends up trying to go a little bit higher, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually end up going any higher, and we end up getting a fill closer to 14 here, and we end up trying to scale out, and we get a little bit here, as you can see. Pretty standard, right? You got your previous resistance from here, pre-market, got the $0.50. It did go through it. Usually we'd look for that 1469, 1470 area, but it only went to 1453, and when it popped back up to 1450, it looked like it was struggling. So we just tried to make sure we got some sort of entry there, even though it wasn't the best. And then we're looking for that 14 test, as well as a retest of that previous resistance, and hopefully get that flush through. So we'll fast forward through this a little bit. As you can see, it's just kind of hanging out, starting to come down towards our order. Tries to go back higher. A lot of patience can be involved here. The idea is if it did go higher, this was a line off the daily. It just absolutely hit it dead on. And we're looking to possibly see if it wanted to break up through that and through 15. But after it started to pull back like this, once it makes us a little bit, yeah, right there into the teens, if that wouldn't have hit us and then started going back to high day, we probably would have had to cut it. But thankfully we got a fill for half of our shares, and then we were looking for the other half to come on down. But obviously it starts to bounce off that previous resistance. And I think we end up taking it once we realize it does not want to flush down any lower. I think we were looking for like 1380s, and I think it does take a little while. I'm not sure. You can see we drag the order up, just not wanting it to pop, try to get back under 14 again. And I think we end up just waiting until, yep, I think it's right here. We're looking for it to just go down through. It does, and we take it off. And I think we got like 84 there. I'm not sure, but that ended up being the trade on ASTS. The second trade was on GHVI. This ended up being our biggest trade of the day. As you can see, it's already pretty extended. Previous resistance all the way down here at 1480 as far as the breakout starting, but it was pretty grindy, volume out of nowhere type trade. And then look at it start to make that second move. You guys know I don't like those volume out of nowhere type trades, but I don't mind trades that push past that. So we drew, I think this was off the daily, tried to hit the ask there. I don't remember if we move it. No, we don't move it up. We get filled there. And I remember saying I was going to take half position there, just looking to get up above that 17 if it wants to go. Obviously, like you see me do it a lot. If it gets up to a whole dollar or $0.50 and starts to reject, we'll look to scalp it for about half the move, and then we'll look to enter back in if it wants to go up through 17. This didn't really give us that opportunity. It didn't come back down. So now we're looking to get that other half of our entry on the north side of the whole dollar. So it's going to pop up. And as you can see, when we did get in there, it was a pretty good FOMO pop. That never really happened down here minus that first move. And now we're just looking for this thing to actually run so that we can get an ad. And as you can see, it's starting to move, starting to get up there. I think we get through 1730. Nope. Okay, we hit the ad there. I mean, you could see it jiggling there. I for some reason, I thought it went up through 1730. And I'm pretty sure that ends up being the top. So we look to take out most of our order just on that retest of the 17. We're there now. What's our average is at 1703. Just looking to get most of our position out so that we can be comfortable looking to hold a little bit lower. I don't remember if we actually get the price we're looking for or if we end up taking it off before that. I want to say we get the flush. So, yep, 1 penny. Devin was just making fun of me about that because he was, I don't think I said he didn't believe me, but it's pretty funny how often, it bounces 1 penny off of us and then we get filled. I believe it actually does it again on our next order. Let's see. I think I put in, yep, there it is. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So watch when it drops down here. We get the flush, 64. Our orders is 63. Again, 1 penny. I remember putting, yeah, oh, you can't see it, but I put my finger up in the live stream saying, oh, like 1 penny. And I started laughing. But then we ultimately do get filled. So now we're down to leftovers. And this one I'm just going to fast forward through because we're ultimately trying to get this 1623 test. And we do end up getting it. Let's just scroll forward so you guys can see the trade. We did get that test. And then I was like, all right, well, you know what? Let me just take half and see if we can get, because we didn't even really get 50% of that whole move back yet. And we didn't even retest that $0.50. Let's see if we can go down there and test it. And so that's what I started doing. I started looking for that 16 test. And then I realized that that previous resistance down here was at 1580. So I figured why not just try to get as close to that as possible. And if we fast forward just a little bit more, you'll see that we ended up putting our range order in. We were just kind of pivoting out of this if we had to. And then it finally comes down and I think we get the pretty close. I don't remember exactly what we got on this. I want to say it was 90 or something like that, but looks like we went somewhere else real quick. On CNET, there's no volume. It didn't really look like volume. And it's got to be right here. And there it is. Okay, so it looks like we actually get filled at 82. Yep, okay. Cool, and that was our 2 trades. So nothing really fancy about today. It was another slow day. As you can see, it was 11:30 by the end of that trade. And yeah, hopefully we can pick it back up tomorrow. I did put a post on Twitter about all of this month of June and how we did. Got the calendar on there. I got the year-to-date line on there. I got the, and there's the guy I missed, Seth. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Who else, or what else did I have on there? I had the win percentage, obviously the losing percentage, and my profit factor. Jeez, I couldn't think. And this month was actually, I think, the first month in a while where I actually finished over 2 with an over 2 profit factor. And if you look at the calendar, it's kind of funny because every Wednesday, not every Wednesday, but 3 out of the 5 Wednesdays of this month, we actually ended up having a red day. It was kind of funny. I only had 4 red days and 3 of them were on Wednesdays. But yeah, that's all I got. If you want to talk some more, find me in Discord, comment down in the comment section below. Down in the description will be the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate that support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.